For the purpose of getting a consistent sound level, some compression was applied. What is up, guys? My name's Tom and welcome to Crosstalk, the channel on audio, microphones and everything surrounding it. Thanks for watching. Today we are taking a look at a comparison. We're doing a shootout. We're doing a comparison between the MKH416 and the MKH50 by Sennheiser. This is the first time that I'm doing this, so bear with me here. This was actually requested by Mark Yoshimoto Nemcoff. Thanks a lot for requesting this one, because this is the reason that I actually got my hands on the MKH50 again, just so I can play around with it a little bit longer. So you were wondering how both mics compared. So right now I'm going to be switching between these mics and I'm going to be telling you a little bit about it, and later I'm going to do a little bit of a commercial type voiceover thing. I am not a voice actor by any means. I'm just an audio enthusiast, but I'm going to do my best to give you an impression that is useful to you. I'm also going to give you a little bit of a room noise. So I'm going to just start with that so you can appreciate the room noise. Okay, that should give you a pretty decent impression. So basically my computer is running on in the background, so you can hear the fans. I get the impression when I was listening to it before, now I'm just listening to MKH416, but when I was listening before, I was hearing that the MKH416 definitely picked up a lot more of that environment noise. So it picked up my computer fan, while the MKH50 did a lot better job of actually canceling out that background noise. Also, the self noise seems to be a little bit lower on the MKH50. If I look at the gain stage, let me take a look. I'm using the auto set feature by RME. So I'm using an RME Fireface UCX, and I'm using its auto set feature for the gain. So the gain on both these mics should be exactly the same in terms of volume. While on the MKH50, I have 24 decibels, and on the MKH416, I have 33 decibels. So there you go. A little bit of a difference there in sensitivity. If you look at the frequency responses, you can definitely tell already that the MKH416 is a lot brighter than the MKH50. You could say the MKH50 is a lot more neutral, because it definitely is. It is presence boosted. It is not completely flat, but it is a significant difference between the MKH416 and the MKH50 in terms of how much it's got presence boosted for the MKH50, which makes it, in my opinion, easily deployable wherever you need it, and you don't really have to do much to it. But if that effect is not desirable, then the MKH50 is probably your better bet. If you look at the frequency response curve, you can also already tell the both charts are a little bit divided a little bit differently. So the MKH416 chart is divided a little bit more roughly, but you can see that it's about 3 to 4 decibels of gain at around 5, 6, 7, around 7 kilohertz. Well, it actually starts way earlier. You already can see that it starts boosting at around 200 hertz all the way out the spectrum. So it's got a huge boost on it, and it's just, I like it a lot, but for certain purposes, but for other purposes, you might not find that desirable. While the MKH50 is all the way flat until about 2.5K, and then it gets a slight boost of about 2 decibels with a roll-off at the end there. So a lot more neutral on the MKH50. If that's something that's desirable for you, there you go. I also noticed that the MKH50 has a lot more proximity effect, like a lot more. You can probably tell that the bass is quite exaggerated. So when you want to use this guy in the field, or when you want to do any close, talking to it, you definitely want to bass roll off, or you definitely want to EQ that bass, calm that bass a little bit down, because the proximity effect on that microphone is just insane. Like I said in my review video, which you can see by clicking up there. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to do some voice acting stuff, just do some scripts that I found online, and just to make you, get familiar with how these mics sound in a different kind of, purpose than just talking. This would be like if you were talking on a podcast or something, you would get a pretty good impression. But if you want a little bit more dynamic in there, so the request that Mark actually made was, if you could record a few seconds of you narrating an example with the kind of dynamics and energy one would normally use in animation, voice, or car commercial. I'm curious if I can hear a significant difference in how the 50 handles these kind of voice acting hard sell dynamics. Right, so I'm gonna do my best. Okay, here we go. This is automotive commercial voiceover. Take one. Are you ready to get revved up? Valley View's Automotive's got all the hottest SUVs you've been searching for. For 2 days only, come in for a test drive and leave with a powerful SUV for just half the price. Yes, you heard it, half the price. Hurry into Valley View as fast as you can, by car or on foot, to take the advantage of this outrageous sale. Don't wait, because this promotion is going on for only 48 hours, and the SUVs are being driven out of the lot faster than you can say four-wheel drive. Valley View Automotive. SUVs to get you into gear. Are you ready to get revved up? Valley View's Automotive's got all the hottest SUVs you've been searching for. For 2 days only, come in for a test drive and leave with a powerful SUV for just half the price. Yes, you heard it, half the price. Hurry into Valley View as fast as you can, by car or on foot, to take the advantage of this outrageous sale. Don't wait, because this promotion is going on for only 48 hours, and the SUVs are being driven out of the lot faster than you can say four-wheel drive. Valley View Automotive. SUVs to get you into gear. Are you ready to get revved up? Valley View's Automotive's got all the hottest SUVs you've been searching for. For 2 days only, come in for a test drive and leave with a powerful SUV for just half the price. Yes, you heard it, half the price. Hurry into Valley View as fast as you can, by car or on foot, to take the advantage of this outrageous sale. Don't wait, because this promotion is going on for only 48 hours, and the SUVs are being driven out of the lot faster than you can say four-wheel drive. Valley View Automotive. SUVs to get you into gear. Okay, that's pretty much going to conclude this review. So yeah, I mean, these mics are very, very different. This one is super hyped, the MKH416. The MKH50 is a lot more neutral. They are very different, but they might suit your purpose. So there you go. You have a little bit of a comparison. I have another review / comparison coming up, actually, of this little guy. And I'm not telling you what it is. I'm just showing you this sneak peek. If you can figure out what it is, leave it in the comments, and you will get a cookie. Personally from me. You're welcome. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.